So when you read about the operations of God in Romans chapter 12, one of the gifts you see is the gift of leadership. And that gift was upon Joseph. What about David? When you carefully study about David, you will realize that David was called to be a leader. You can see that when he was busy taking care of his father's sheep. Leadership was written all over this guy. But what was his gift? Because we have already known that leadership was his calling, and it is his gift that will usher him there. And as a matter of fact, David had gifts, and one of his gifts, he was a skilled musician, and through his music, he can cast out demons, and even kings called for his presence. And not just that, David was also a mighty warrior, and that was his gift. And by the virtue of that gift, he killed Goliath. But that didn't just happen. He went through the process. God took him to the wilderness where he fought bears, where he fought lions. David was never born to kill lions. He was never born to kill bears. He was not even born to kill a giant. David was born to lead Israel. That was his calling. But his calling can never be actualized until he tapped into his gifts. So when he sees Goliath, he was not seeing his calling, he was in his gifts. But after bringing Goliath down, his calling came knocking. Same thing to Joseph. Joseph interpreted Pharaoh's dream, and Pharaoh helped Joseph to live his calling. See, it is dangerous to walk around with a gift and not know your calling, because you will not see the opportunities that were meant to change your life forever. Because you were stuck in your gift. And that is why people are gifted but still struggle. The disciples of Jesus, they were gifted young men, but the day Jesus called them and gave them power, they moved from just being gifted men to being called. When you read Matthew 10, Jesus called them to be fishers of men. You see, the disciples had gifts in the physical where they were just fishers of fishes. But when Jesus met them, he said, I will make you fishers of men. Jesus didn't change their occupation. Jesus only used their occupation to what? To make them to be fishers of men. That means they were operating in their gift, but now they were living in their call. But it came in the place of their gifts. So their gift was actually helping them to tap into their calling. Until the Lord Jesus called them, they now understood the essence of their calling. And when Jesus sent them out 2 by 2, he instructed them never to take anything with them. And when they came back, Jesus asked them, as you went out, lackest thou anything? They say no. That means as long as you are in your calling, it is impossible for you to lack.